Her alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more, but tells a lot of stories about her youth. Drinks more lately, ain't got pills in many different colors too. Morning light is showing, she moves the chair to look out at her view. But her shop was built right across the street, and it stands where the sunrise used to be. In the afternoons on the couch to read, goes through old pictures and memories. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so they got old. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so
Hi there. Hey, hello. Welcome. Welcome back to another vlog. Yeah, let's go do things. Let's draw. I don't know what this one is gonna look like, to be honest with you. I'm doing some concept development for an idea that I've had for a long time. So let's go check that out. Fooled ya. Oh, I'm desperate. I'm desperate to find new ways to spice up the video making. Let's talk about these. Yeah, I am doing some development. Actually, the one I just showed you is my least favorite of them all. Let's dive into the few that I've done so far.
Alright, so this is Viv, and I'm trying to develop her more by putting her in poses that really challenge me. As you can tell, there is, her calf is behind this front part of her thigh. I don't really think I pulled it off super well. I'm trying to get better at hands. Surprise, surprise, I am looking at a reference photo when I do this of none other than yours truly. Basically, this is kind of embarrassing to admit, but you know what? I feel like I'm kind of embarrassment proof. Basically, I take a bunch of pictures of myself in weird poses, and I usually put on music and like kind of dance and move around and try to get some interesting poses of myself. And excuse the beeping dryer in the background. And I try to work off of that. So I don't like what happened with her eyes here. Something's off about the pupil placement there. But that's okay, because there's always the next one. This one's cute. I like this one. This is more what I'm trying to go for with her eyes. Yeah, she needs to be childlike. You can't tell that it's actually me in this pose. Like, you have to feel like you're looking at a kid. Here too, another problem with the eye. They're too far apart here. Viv, in my mind, her eye width is this, not this. But I do like what I was able to do with the hands and the feet, and the hands holding the feet. That's tricky. So I like that. There's some negative space drawings. This one might be my favorite. This might be my favorite of all. Loving what's happening with the eyes. Love her mouth. Overall expression. The hands. It's like jazz hands. Jazz hands. Love it. And this was the first one that I did. Yeah, I think I did a decent job on the hands here too. You can tell I'm a little hand obsessed right now. So we're gonna keep doing this. Yeah.
Day in, day out, it's the same road we're walking down. Same job, same town, 'cause we've been told that's the way our world goes round. Walking on the grounds we've always known, stepping on the footprints in the snow. But when it melts, the other ways will show. We're gonna make the footsteps on our own. That life can wait just for a while. That life can wait. So take that aside and just go
I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. This has gotten a lot of hype on the internet. And they don't layer very well. They don't, I mean, they're watercolors. I'm probably expecting them to do something that they're not supposed to do with my heavy hand. I'll have to use them in a different way. Oof. Early thoughts, early thoughts. Another day, and we're gonna give these guys a go again. Oh, why is that like dry brushing onto the... I don't hate it. I mean, I like the texture, but it's not what I intended to do. I haven't figured these out. I have not figured these out. That's a really deep red. It's not really what I want. I want more of this. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I was going to buy the bigger set of these purely because of how much hype they have gotten. Thank goodness I did not. I can't help but feel like I'm using them wrongly, and maybe that's just my insecurity. I don't know. It's like they work against each other or something. I'm not loving it. And I should stipulate that I am comparing directly with this, and this is something of my own making. This is, I've mentioned it before, and I have a video on my Instagram that is now kind of buried to the sands of time. But these are shavings all collected in one place from Neocolor crayons. So the Neocolor Caran d'Ache water-soluble crayons. I actually cringe when I see people sharpen them and just let the shavings die, because you can collect the shavings and make your own watercolors. And you know, the crayons themselves are incredibly high quality, I think, and are just really, they're a really good material. All right, it's becoming clearer that with these, paper quality matters deeply. This sketchbook is by far, I don't want to say by far my best, it's the heaviest watercolor paper that I have. And I can see that they act a little bit differently on here. Still I'm having a little bit of that dry brushing going on. It's probably just from not having enough water on my brush when I grab the paint. Yeah, this is a little bit better. I don't know. These are watercolors in which I feel like you really have to use a traditional method, like a true traditional watercolorist. Like, things have to be a little bit more planned, have to be a little bit more light, less layered. I think that's my impression. Thought number 2 is what this is. Really particular. It's like he's got his front half in the water and his bottom half out. Interesting. Alright, so we're getting a little closer, but not as close as I'd like. Okay, so he just slid on into the water in like the quickest motion, and it is these moments that give me the absolute chills, because it's like walking around with lions about and you don't know where they are. Thanks for being here, as always. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks. Bye.